Majesty, I'm back! Did Mew miss me?
Your report, Minette. Did you see to you?
Yeah, forgive me, Your Majesty! I was just so happy after killing the Professor and stopping the sandstorm, you see. You won't blame Minette, will Mew Meow?
So quieting the winds was your doing.
Finally, we can stretch our wings a bit. We should go and round up our troops.
And there's Muir.
More?
I picked up the most perfect little nip of information. The compass that Your Majesty is searching for. I know where it is. I've already sent my best little kitties there. Yes, they're searching for it right meow.
You have served us well, Minette Napcatty.
Cats are everywhere. Cats see everything. And what they see, I see. Meow, isn't that special?
Your information superhighway, was it?
It is with good reason that they call you the Catmancer. Who's a good kitty now? Who's a good widow kitty?
Thank you, Your Majesty. But Meow, Minette must return to her work.
Go forth, Minette. And here, perhaps my own feline friend might serve you as well.
Truly? Oh, Your Majesty is too kind! The compass is as good as Muir's. Meow you later!
Minette Napcatty. A frightful little child indeed. And yet, this is too important a task to trust to her alone, no matter how capable she may be. You wouldn't object to sending Jan as well, would you?
A rational course of action. Make it so.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
By whatever means necessary, I must have that compass.
The sea caves of Harena. The compass is somewhere within these tunnels.
Look, over there! Do I see cats?
They can't all belong to that Minette girl. Or can they?
I bet they're hunting for the compass too. They mean to turn it over to the Kaiser. We have to find it before they do.
Right. We made a promise to the Professor, and I mean to keep it.
Martha, what a lovely wooden brooch! Isn't it beautiful? Mr. Kami Izumi gave it to me as a thank you gift for nursing him back to health. Oh, I thought I recognized the design. It's so beautiful. I'm not surprised that it's Master's handiwork.
Wow, Master Kami Izumi made that himself?
Whenever he has a few moments to spare, he whittles brooches. He's been doing it for as long as I've known him.
Oh, I almost forgot. He left a letter for you, Miss Idia.
He did? Oh, let me see. Would you look at this? My master's calligraphy is so elegant it almost makes me sick. My wounds have healed, and now I must take my leave of this place. But there is one favor I would ask of you.
I want you to take this second letter and deliver it to a pupil of mine in Anshine. I once penned a correspondence course book on the secrets of swordsmanship for beginners. It proved to be surprisingly popular.
Master wrote a how-to for amateur swordsmen? Really?
The pupil in question is a young man by the name of Go. He recently left our campus to make his way in the world. It seems he quite enjoyed my book as a lad, and we often discussed his enthusiasm for the blade during my time here. In a sense, he is your fellow pupil, Idia. As of late, however, the boy has disappeared from the halls of this dormitory.
Oh, something terrible must have happened. Maybe Master wants us to go rescue him.
I understand that Go secured employment with the Power Betterment Office in Anshine. Please find Go and deliver to him this letter. You will have my gratitude.
This doesn't tell us anything about where Master might have gone. At least we know he's alive. And it doesn't sound like he's in danger.
Oh, that's good news, isn't it? It's a load off my mind as well.
In any case, I guess we should deliver the letter to this fellow pupil of yours, right?
I guess so. What do you say? Time for a visit to Anshine?
Welcome to the Power Betterment Office of Anshine. I'm Deputy Director Middleman, and you would be?
Nobody important. We're just looking for a man named Go.
Go? Ah, go get it. The new guy. He'd be inside the Next Generation Labor Saver. Collapsed on the floor, shirking his duties, no doubt.
The Next Generation Labor Saver?
They say he was a 4-star something or another in Al Campus. Well, he's not earning any stars around here, that's for sure. In any case, the Grand Mill Works, that's where you find him. Though what you want with that slacker is anyone's guess.
Oh, I've had it. I can't work in this place a second longer. I'm so exhausted I can barely move my arms. Please, someone just put me out of my misery.
Hey, are you Go? My name is Idia Lee. We're fellow pupils. Or something like that.
Fellow pupils? Whatever do you mean?
I studied swordsmanship under Master Kami Izumi. He asked me to bring you a letter.
I see. So how is Master Kami Izumi, that is?
Oh, he's fine. Up and about. He left the dormitory already. But he seemed worried about you, which is why we're here. So, tough job, is it?
To say the least. More like crushing toil, morning to night. No rest, no relief. I left Al Campus just last month. A recruiter from the Power Betterment Office visited and scouted me right out of school. I had a letter of recommendation from my professors, a prestigious new job. I thought I was on my way to great things.
We heard you were a 4-star scholar. What did you study at Al Campus?
I was in the Faculty of Magic, working on my summoning thesis.
Summoning? And just how are you putting that to use here, working in a windmill?
I'm not. All I ever do is turn these cursed cogs. Why, look at my poor fingers. They look like broiled sausages.
You're operating the cogs manually? Those were for when the wind stopped, but now...
Next generation labor saver my behind. Despite all my learning, I've been made a fool. They told me it was a trial program to test new technology for dealing with wind outages. Didn't sound so bad until I came down here to the trenches. Ye gads, but I'm tired. If only I'd known, I would have stayed behind in that forest and finished my field work. Why, I was on the verge of unlocking the secret of the legendary summoning spell Amaterasu.
Legendary summoning spell Amaterasu. Can't say I've ever heard of it.
That's why it's legendary. Where's the allure in summoning something everyone already knows? There's but a single mention of Amaterasu having been summoned over a century ago. Since then, many have attempted the incantation only to fail. If I were to successfully summon Amaterasu, oh, my name would be sung by mages for ages to come. Oh, but look at me now, stuck in this infernal pit, with nothing but blisters and oil stains to show for my suffering.
But you're not even sure the spell exists. Maybe you were just on a wild goose chase.
Oh, it exists. I can assure you of that.
Ophelia?
Mephilia Venus, the manic savant, holder of the summoner asterisk. The middle child of the Venus sisters, and part of the Bloodrose Legion with which Idia and her friends did battle. Though her heart bears deep scars, the love and support of her sisters has helped her regain a modicum of mental stability. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Oh, so this is where they put you, Go. Oh, don't you look just dreadful? You must return with me to the forest. Together, we will unlock the secrets of Amaterasu. Oh.
Miss Mephilia!
You possess a sharp mind and an aptitude for summoning, and are fiercely devoted to your research. If anyone can succeed in summoning Amaterasu, it's you. Oh, my dear Go, you were born for this. I cannot bear to have you wallowing in this filthy, clamorous cuckoo clock a moment longer. Oh, just look at that grimy face, blighted by smears of grease. And the smell.
Do you have to say it like that? This is the career he chose, after all.
Oh, Idia. Humans bound and battered by the responsibilities of reality are little more than dull little pigs. A mind as bright as this boy's must not be sacrificed to the whims of fate. Now, if you'll excuse us, teleport!
Wait, Mephilia! I haven't given him the letter yet.
What do we do now?
First, we should tell his manager, no?
You're probably right. Man, what a hassle.
Welcome to the Power Betterment Office of Anshine. I am Deputy Director... Oh, you again. What, Go wasn't at his post?
He called it crushing toil. Why'd you give him a job like that?
It's part of his training. We always assign our most promising recruits to the toughest jobs. Builds character.
Sounds more like boot camp. I know how it works. Break him down, make him cry, then after a little encouragement they're like putty in your hands. Right?
Exactly. You have to show these clever clog types what real work is, or you'll never get anything out of them.
You're awfully familiar with this approach, Idia.
Yeah, well, I've known my fair share of meatheads who like to work this way. It's their shtick. I bet the Crystal Guard was a lot like that too. Huh, you?
Why, yes. More than a little. Hammering the new steel into shape, our drill instructors called it.
Still, perhaps I miscalculated. I never thought he'd quit this soon.
Any idea where he might have gone?
Come to think of it, there was something on his resume. Yeah, here it is. Spent several months studying the art of summoning in the Miasma Woods.
The Miasma Woods.